Hello, I'm Susanna with Hypnosis Haven, and today I'm going to discuss hypnosis and weight management. It's one of the very common things that people look up for hypnosis, aside from smoking cessation. It's weight management. A lot of times people look up the term weight loss. They don't necessarily know that you can use hypnosis to increase your appetite as well. Why would you want to increase your appetite? Perhaps you're taking medication that has decreased your appetite. Perhaps there's too much stress in life and you've decided that you don't want to eat, you can't eat. Hypnosis can help in that sense as well. So it's not just weight management, weight loss, it's an overall weight management, whatever it is that we're trying to do. Hypnosis can help with the cravings. Hypnosis can help with the appetite. It can change your palate. If you don't like foods that are green, then we can change that. There's different things that can be done clear across in the intake of food, or more or less. With the cravings, with the snacking, with the habits. Personally, I used hypnosis to help me stop eating baklava. I was close to having gestational diabetes about 5 years ago, and I used hypnosis to help stop the craving, and I lost all taste for baklava. And I still try to eat it, but I don't like it anymore, so I don't eat it. So we can use hypnosis for things like that. So my approach now with hypnosis for weight management includes hypnosis, hypnotherapy, and therapeutic imagery. Those three things are different but not separate from each other. Hypnosis, I compare that to kind of like the apps that we have on our phones. We all have different apps, different phones, right? Different operating systems. We put the apps on our phone that help us distract ourselves from life, help simplify life, and just, background stuff. Same thing with food. People have different reasons for having a challenge with food. Sometimes it's to distract from a problem. Sometimes it's to self-soothe. Sometimes it's a secret soothing thing. There's different reasons why people have challenges with food and the relationship and then the weight management. That's where the therapeutic imagery comes in. Therapeutic imagery brings up the subconscious image for things, and it's different for everyone. So while in hypnosis, I ask clients to bring up an image that represents whatever the challenge is that we're working on, whatever it is that we need to know what's going on here. Everybody's subconscious brings up a different thing because everyone has a different reason for being in the situation they're in. And while in hypnosis, we discuss things with that subconscious image, and there's an understanding. And I can't say it enough that catalyst for change is realization. Once you come to realize why things have been the way they are, it becomes very easy to change, to let things go, because the reasons don't have the same strength on you. It's not just an automatic hypnosis, which is what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is the autopilots of life. It's the apps that you've added to your own subconscious way of being that just help you get through life. So instead of just going through the day, coming across that trigger and, okay, now I'm going to have a bag of candy. Now I'm going to eat all of these cupcakes. Now I'm going to drink a bottle of soda. Now this, now that. You come to realize why that has been the go-to. Why did that become the soothing thing? Why is that the way that we cope? So we change coping skills. We change habits. We change cravings. We change shopping habits, because who's buying that stuff anyway? So you do all of these things together. It takes time. This is not a quick process. I'll tell you that right now. Very often, the next question is, how many sessions? Hypnosis is different for everybody because everyone has different reasons for holding on to their behaviors, to their beliefs, and their habits. So if you've been having a challenge for 40 plus years, please be reasonable and don't expect it to be over and done with 40, 35, 4 hours of hypnosis. It's not going to happen so quickly. Yes, we can change the habits. You'll see results over time. You're not going to just, okay, we're done, one session, I snap my fingers, and you no longer want to eat the food. Yeah, probably, depending on your suggestibility. However, the weight, the management, that can take time to show. So it's not necessarily that just stopping the snacks is going to help. Sometimes you need to increase motivation to do exercise. Sometimes it needs to happen Well, in Connecticut, the seasons always make a difference because nobody wants to go outside in the winter time. So we have to find other ways to help exercise and activity happen. So we have to be creative with each individual scenario and challenge. Then there's the challenges, right? Very often I hear, well, my family is from this country, and in this country food equals love, and I can't say no to my mother because this is how she loves me. And there you go. So we start to find out the relationship to food. Can you lose weight around the people you're with? We discover what the blockages are, what the obstacles are. Are the triggers the people that are around you? And how are they going to respond to you wanting to lose weight? Because very often what can happen is it triggers insecurities in them, and then they're triggered, and then they go and they hurt you, and then you go and eat, and then the cycles continue. It's different for everyone, but that is a pattern that can happen very often. And so we work with each individual client to find what the reasons are, how we can strengthen the individual so that they are not affected by tradition, by the surrounding people, by their environment. We strengthen the person, we strengthen their self-confidence, their self-value, their self-esteem, and boundaries. Wonderful personal boundaries that are happy and healthy, and it helps the individual respect themselves. It helps you respect yourself, and then it shows the others around you that they're going to have to respect you and your decisions also. So it is a very profound work, process, experience. It's not something that happens overnight. It is not something that happens in 3 weeks, okay? Hypnosis for weight management does take time. You should know, though, that hypnotherapy is considered a short-term therapy. This is not something that goes on for years. If I've seen a client more than 20 times, it's because we are managing many things in life. And it's usually like 30-minute sessions. So if I've seen somebody for 20 sessions, it's only 10 hours. So it's very different. The time that we do it in the beginning is usually every week. And those sessions can vary in time, but it's weekly in the beginning. And then once the client starts to really get more of a handle on themselves and life and the way that they respond to life, we're able to space the sessions out to every other week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, once a month, and then you don't need me anymore. And that is the goal. That is the goal of every hypnotherapist, is to help their client get to what they want, to get to where they want to be able to respond to life and live the life that they want to live, and no longer need the hypnotherapist. So I'm not in this for the long run with my clients for years and years. That's not how it goes. We have a challenge, we have a goal, we work with it, we work through them, the challenges, we get to the goal, we increase motivation, determination, we increase the habits that are of benefit, we decrease the habits that you don't need, don't want anymore, change the cravings, no more sweets, no more this, no more that. Or if you're trying to gain weight, increase this appetite and make you want to eat better foods, healthier foods, drink more water, less soda. What do you want? That's what we're doing here. So it can take time, but it's the investment that you're making for yourself. And so if you would like more information about how hypnosis, hypnotherapy, and therapeutic imagery can help you with your weight management, please visit my website, hypnosis-haven.com. On my website, you'll be able to find information about my weight management program. You'll also be able to schedule a consultation with me, and consultations are free. They typically last 15 minutes, and it's over the phone. We can have sessions in person here in New Milford, Connecticut, or online. We can switch them back and forth. If you want to do some in here, some online, we can do that. However you're most comfortable. If you're not in the area and you don't want to fly to Connecticut for hypnosis, we can do it online, and it's just as effective. If you would like to contact me, reach me on my website, hypnosis-haven.com. I look forward to hearing from you and answering more of your questions. Have a happy and healthy day. Bye.